Hello, everyone. I received some questions. So this is going to be a video. I'm going to make a few videos. This is going to be a video about inner child because someone was like, okay, you were talking about inner child in a certain video, yet I always thought that inner child was just me as a child. Like what you were seeing in the video doesn't really seem like it. And to be very honest, for me, inner child is not me as a child. Yet, when I do my weekends, I sometimes do very intense, sometimes I do them once a year. It's now an inner child workshop weekend in which we really dive in very deeply into the inner child. And for me, you have certain, like, there are a lot of exercises in which they're like, this is how the way you can really communicate. Like, for instance, you sit on a chair and then you move from one chair to the other. That one time you are you, and the other time you're talking, you're the inner child, and you're talking as your inner child. And what I have as a technique to really go in deep is I always start with, and I actually have a meditation video of this, and it's on my Saskia Valens YouTube page, in which you can connect with your inner child. And that is a technique in which you use a memory of yourself as a child to then go to your inner child. So for me, it's not the same. For me, it's not you as a child. It is something that you can use, like you as a child, a memory that you use to connect with your inner child. Yet for me, inner child work is something totally different. So from the moment the connection is made, which is really not something that is done in a knip. I often have it when I do these weekends that half of them I have to put in another session to work on connecting with their inner child, because often they are very afraid to do so. So it's not something that is done in a heartbeat. Once the connection is made, for me, the inner child is you. You at this specific moment. I still use this. I still use this so often to just like really go and connect with my inner child to really know what is going on. And she's so brutally honest sometimes that I'm like, okay, this is going on. Okay, maybe I have to dive in deep and like see what do I need. So for me, the inner child is it's like this place where I go to, I see her, I connect with her, and I ask her, how do you feel? And then I got an image in which is very clear, brutally honest, and which I know, ooh. And then I bring to her whatever she needs, and I feel my system relaxing in a split of a second. And this is for me, yet on a deeper level. And because I look at it as it's my inner child, it's the child in me, that I connect in such a way that it immediately has an effect on me. So for me, it's not me as a child that I use it as an input to start with it, but it's not exactly the same. Okay, why is it so valuable to learn to connect with your inner child again? And why would you see it as two separate things? Because it's really easy then, or more easy, to work on. And it's like you as a mother or you as a father can bring to your inner child what he or she needs. And this is something so powerful. And still, it's like sometimes I'm like, how do you explain? Like, even when I was thinking about making this video, I was like, how do I make this graspable? But it is as it is, like I'm saying it now. So it's just techniques that you use, like I use. Okay, how do you feel? Wow, clear image. Okay, I'm going to think about what you need. Sometimes it's also very clear on what I need. I need a hug now. And then you just give it. And it has an instant relief on you. So for me, that's the most important thing. You don't need to know more. Like, we don't need to have, again, a lot of theory around it and a lot of explanation. It just works. That's the only thing that is important for me. Like, does it work? Yeah. Does it work for you to know what your past lives are, to really see the pattern that you have, to protect yourself? Yes. Okay, perfect. You don't have to believe in past lives, but are they helping you to understand yourself? Yeah, perfect. So also in this case, does it help you? Yes. Perfect. It's totally different if you cannot connect yet with your inner child. That's totally different story. Then it's wow. Then you know there's a hesitation and a lot of resistance on it. That's okay. Then work on that till the moment you can truly connect. I could not connect immediately with my inner child. It took some time. I didn't have a little bit of resistance on it. I had a lot of resistance on it. So be patient with yourself. Book the weekend with me. It's going to be in 2024 because now I'm going to do the workshop. It's all about the energy, and I'm also having the personal program. It's just a lot for this period, so I moved it to the next year. So see how you can work on this, how you connect on this. If you can book just a session with a supporter, an energy supporter who knows what he or she is doing. That's also something you can do with me. But yeah, it's most definitely a plus if you work on this. If you have any more questions, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And the questions for certain, really place them below because I'm really trying to read them all. I don't get always notifications for it, which is strange. But if you're like, okay, I have a question, then just post it below. If I see it, I'm going to do my utmost best to answer it. If you're like, God, I love your videos, then share it. Share it. And when you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.